And we are live. Hello, welcome to the Sunday night stream here on Randomise User. Tonight we're playing Graveyard Keeper, the Graveyard Smash. That's just out on Steam, about a few weeks old now. But obviously I've been playing it since the alpha. So this is the first time I've played the full release on... In fact, this is the first time I've played Graveyard Keeper at all on stream. And previously it's all been Let's Plays. And since I did so much in the alpha, I haven't really done much in the 1.0 release. So here we are, playing it. We're going to continue on from the one Let's Play we have done on the full release. So that's about just under an hour into the game. But yeah, we will be streaming. Let's get on with it. Hang on. All my old saves are technically here from the alpha, but none of them actually work. Which is a shame, really, because we could have leapt really far forwards and maybe explored the town or something like that. But never mind. Anyway, so 12th of August, this will be the one. 12th of August was probably when I actually played the... made the Let's Play. So, I'm playing this in 1280 by 720 for the first time ever, which cramps everything down a little bit of a lot. It's not ideal. In fact, the game even seems to, like, make it all red. Make the option all red. It's basically saying, don't do this. It's not a great idea. But, never mind. So I'm going to take it fairly easy tonight. I'm not going to try to make as obscene amounts of progress as humanly possible. Because, yeah, we've got 2 hours, and we're not going to get too far. This game is, of course, notorious for taking forever to do everything. Which I think has actually been, since it first came out in 1.0, they have adjusted it a lot, apparently. Because everyone said, yeah, this is taking too long to do anything. And they have adjusted things. I mean, apparently the days are now much longer. Which, I mean, even since I played the 1.0 when it first came out. Not quite sure what that is. That wasn't in the alpha. I'm going to keep on saying that wasn't in the alpha throughout the entire thing. It's going to be bloody annoying. But yeah, I'm not going to be optimal tonight, so if you think, why is he doing that instead of doing that, it's because I'm lazy, and I can't be bothered to do anything really efficiently. And because it's a stream, and it's Sunday bloody night. Hello Yushi, Magnum Volcanus, Rust Legion, oh hello Kyle, and Sangohod. More names that I won't be able to pronounce. Oh, excellent stuff. Right, okay, so let's see. At the moment, the quest list, well, have a bit of a look. We haven't even got to the... I mean, we are a bit into the game now, because as I say, we have been... This save is an hour old. But we haven't met the Inquisitor yet on whatever the day... Well, the Inquisitor day. I've got a skull to take to the Astrologer on Astrologer day. I've got a few other things written down that I want to tackle. I've got a bunch of tech I need to unlock once I've actually got some more red stuff. Unlock the... We're going to go and see Snake at some point once we've all sorted out the blockage. On Merchant Day, we need to go and talk to the merchant. And the Lighthouse Keeper wants 6 moths, which I'm not quite sure how that's going to be achieved, because I didn't do that in the alpha. So today is Red Day, or Miss Charm Day, or whatever the hell it's called, Woman Day. This got a million names. Apparently Magnum's first time. Oh no, I'm going to have to live up to something myself now. Anyway, so, I haven't actually got anything I was actually planning on doing right now, on this day, of all days. Apparently, they've introduced a few other quality of life stuff. Like, you can actually recycle some fences and stuff like that. But anyway, let's actually see what's in my bloody inventory. Once I've actually remembered the bloody controls. That's because I've been playing a lot of the other things, like a ground and forager and stuff like that. Everything's got different keys, and I keep on breaking my own brain trying to work stuff out. So, the skull... Let's see, what days? Okay, tomorrow is Merchant Day, so we can do that tomorrow. Let's go down on the farm, because we've got really nothing to do today. That's massively important. I could do with making possibly some extra plots of land. And let's bung you down. I really could do with a chest here, but... How the hell do you... I can't remember how you do that now. I think you need to unlock some things, don't you? So Let's do the necessary, let's do the dirty, let's just start collecting random things. Because we will need to skill up. We need to get the red and the green baubles. There's 2 now. Just so we can actually start unlocking a bit more tech. Kyle is saying, from what I read in review, this game is just about grinding materials so you can research a way to grind more materials, and faster so that you can grind more materials. Spot on, really, to be honest. I'm just hoping... that since the alpha, they've actually tuned a few things to make it a little less like that. Let's get rid of the hang on. So apparently certain work you do is quicker as well. And there's actually fast travel as well. I think you have to buy stuff that was introduced post 1.0 release. So I don't know how that works. I think you have to buy some travel orbs or some summoning shards or was that Savage Lands? I don't know. But yeah, I think for now, the start of the stream, I'm just going to get busy with doing a little bit of straightforward collection. I think the other criticism of this game, which I read and I agree with, is really there's not that much chance to actually put your own stamp on what you're doing. I mean, everyone's world will end up looking fairly similar. You can choose to do things in different order, but your front yard hasn't really got a huge amount you can really change, especially with the progression keeps on unlocking things in a certain order. Oh, Kyle's complimenting the pixel art. Yeah, it's really rather beautiful in its own way. It's got that good old sense of humour. That does actually put some people off. Some people actually don't like the ickiness of it all. These are treating the old dead bodies things as fairly trivial. Silver Talisman says, I'm not sure working on your crops is good for them. Maybe I'll go and piss on them. There. No, actually, maybe not. Mr. Colourful says, I was so used to this amazing voice that my brain could not associate it with a face. Finally got a face and it feels weird. Uh-oh. Yeah, I mean, nobody... For some reason, I've got that sort of voice that for some reason, people do not expect. I think I think one of the running jokes of the stream is that I'm clearly I sound like a 50-year-old fat man. Not my words. Tonight, I'm on the Elvis juice. I'm not sponsored by Brewdog. The capitalist swine. Really hard to work out what I'm doing there. Right, so it's now Merchant Day. It's actually very early in Merchant Day, so I can toddle off to town, I think. Actually, let's just see what I've actually got in the way of building at the moment. Well, I've got a sawhorse. A very sawhorse. Let's... Oh, hang on. Before we do that. Oh, I've already set it up. I was thinking about making crosses. However, because I need to get the bishop's approval. So a wooden marker. I don't know if I actually want that just yet. But it would be nice to actually get some wooden flitch for various things. Kyle seems impressed about Brewdog. Anything I can get rid of? Hang on, where's my hotbar gone? Oh, it's down there. So we'll put that there, just so we've got that. I'll get rid of... I'm actually opening the trunk, am I? There we go. Get rid of you. What is it? Shift and click, isn't it? Shift, click, shift, click. Get rid of the stone. Why actually is this then? Because this doesn't seem quite like what I remember. The recipe. What do you... Oh, okay. You unlock baked mushrooms and baked apples. I've got some apples. Right, this must be new. This was not in the alpha, I don't think. This sort of thing. Baked apple requires... Oh, it requires 5 apples. Well, testicles to that then. Ugh, let's get into town. Let's do the walk of shame. Not the walk of shame. Just the walk. Apparently they've changed the way donkeys work. Apparently it will come every day now unless carrots. Something like that. I don't know. I haven't actually got that far yet to actually get anything to do with carrots. But apparently there's a quest about carrots, but we shall see. Yushi says, I can't watch your streams because you're on Twitch. Oh, you're talking to Kyle. Oh, okay. And I refuse to bother with Twitch. Interesting. Well, with Twitch, I don't know. I keep on meaning to think about moving over to Twitch, but then I never do because path of least resistance and all that. Really, I think if I've got an audience on YouTube, if I could try and go over to Twitch, it'll be like starting again. But I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. It's not. I'm not trying to get huge audiences on the streams, and coincidentally, I never do. But yeah, I mean, I've seen what happens when you get like I mean, when you get chats with like 1,000 people in or whatever, nobody can chat, nobody can see anything. It's just a wall of moving text, and it's a bit pointless. And also emotes, or whatever the hell they're called these days. Emojis. I said oldly. Right, I need to talk to the merchant, don't I? I don't think I've actually talked to the merchant in this save yet, then. There you are. Talk to him about the... Oh, right. The garden. That's what I was doing with him. Yes, I have talked to him already. But yes, I'm already well away with the garden. But of course, that was so many years ago, and due to inflation and the good soil, why, now it's a valuable commodity, he says. Let me see, how about 10 quid? That's too much. We've been through this in the alpha. What about 5? I'm short on money, maybe you can just discuss some kind of barter. I see, you're a poor man who wants to grow a little... yeah. We can discuss the terms of your rent, but first let's see how good a farmer you are. Let's make a deal. You deliver a batch of carrots, cabbages and beets. Beets? That's different. Then I'll see you as a serious business partner, and we'll make a long-term deal that's profitable for both parties. I'm an actor. What do you say? Deal. As soon as I have my first harvest, I'll bring it to you. I said using the wrong voice. Alright, so, yeah, let's just get all the things. I can help you. Hiccup grass. After a good deal, I get the hiccups. It's driving me mad. A friend of mine from the wine club told me that hiccup grass can help. Who could have predicted that? I believe there's plenty of it in the swamp. I'll be very grateful if you can bring some. Sure, I'll look around for some. Again. Right. Grape seeds. Oh, we only get grape seeds from him, don't we, at the moment? We can't buy things like beetroot seeds. I've already got some stuff growing, so that's okay. Kyle says, somehow you fuse 5 apples into a single baked one. That's a good point, actually. Why is that so inefficient? Madly inefficient. Also, why is... hello. Ah! There's still no run button anymore, which I'm most vexed about. I don't think there's much else I can probably do in town today. Let's see what my inventory's looking like. Yeah, tomorrow is Green Day. Green Day. I think that's Snake Day, basically. Although Snake still comes every night, so it's a bit of a thing. To get the we'll probably unlock the cellar blockage at some point, very soon, which will require 4 simple iron parts. I've got 6, 2 planks, and 10 wedges. I think it's that is what we shall try and achieve then, for the rest of today. Now I've still got plenty of energy. Oh, idea. Let's seeds. Hello. Do you still do anything? Because remember in the alpha he did bugger all. Oh, yeah, he still does bugger all. Right, so what seeds do we actually need? Let's check our NPCs. 12 carrots, 12 cabbages, and 12 beets. I think I'm already growing carrots and cabbages. Beet seeds. Yeah, okay. Let's go for 8. Oh, we can only get 8. Fair enough. How much cash have I got? Oh, that's actually quite expensive. Oh well, whatever. We'll plant this up, make good, and all that. I think Kyle's making fun of my terrible acting voice. And little did we know that Brian Blessed was moonlighting as a shady sunglasses-wearing merchant. Oh, yeah, yes, I see, because that was the merchant voice, wasn't it? Yeah, Yushi was agreeing with me earlier. Huge crowds on streams are not great. I think the most I've ever had was probably like 100 for... I can't actually remember what that was. It was fairly recent. But it was... I think last week was like 50 for... whatever the hell I played. I can't remember last week either now. What? I mean, I think when I first started, I occasionally got 50 just by playing Starbound. But Starbound, I think, is no longer nearly as much of a draw as it used to be. Last episode of 7 Wonders went out tonight, by the way. All 7 Wonders are now complete. 2 of them not so wonderful. But I'm still very pleased with 5 of those Wonders. I'm not going to tell you which ones are the terrible ones, because well, to be honest, it's fairly obvious. But I was particularly pleased with Space Henge, actually, because that surprised me. I thought that was going to be fairly nothing in the end, but the whole 3D work of that ended up quite nice. Kyle says, I have a feeling the stream will slowly descend into Jamie's repeated disapproval at things that haven't been improved since the alpha. No, to be honest, I mean, the reason why I didn't do another series on this is because I knew it was going to be very similar to the alpha, and making another 16 videos, which would be very similar to the first ones, like nobody would watch. Because I'm interested to find out what happens later on, beyond the alpha. But yeah, I think now it would be of limited interest. Anyway, still got a little bit of energy. So, is there anything? I think there's a little bit more clearing I can do. I was going to do more of the stuff, wasn't I? It was So let's just double check. This is 10 wedges and 2 planks. So 10 wedges. Can I actually make the wedges yet? Oh, hang on, there's another barrel there. 90% sure. Oh, simple iron parts. That's where I've been getting the buggers from. Right, let's just double check to see if I can actually make the wedges yet. That's a grindstone. Ah, no, I can't. Hang on. Technology. I think it might be, hang on, under the orange one. Ah, there we go. I can unlock that now. I've actually made loads of stuff, so let's unlock the firewood. Let's unlock stone working and all. And that's pretty much all I can probably do for now. Right, so on the morrow... In fact, actually, might as well do that now. I might actually have to do a new thing. Chopping spot. Need a little more in the way of billet. Oh, little cheeky move around there. Billet. Then we can place our chopping spot. So I do remember some things about the game. Put that there. Does that require work? It doesn't require work to build, but that's where we'll make our wedges. And that can be tomorrow's job. Oh, it's the Inquisitor Day. Oh, I was going to... No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's Merchant Day. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Everything's fine. Getting confused with the days. No, Inquisitor Day is in 2 days... Oh, 1 day's time now. Today is Snake Day. Right, good. Yes. Oh, Kyle reminds me... Yes, it was Forager, wasn't it? Yes. Yeah, good old Forager. I really like Forager. It's a bit difficult to do much of at the moment because obviously it's got a bit of a cap, and also there's only one save in the game, so I had to you have to keep on deleting stuff. Hello to him before he disappears off the top. Hello to Jim Possible, who's currently in the morning of the Philippines in the morning. So hello. Right, where were we? So we're on Green Day. So again, there's nothing huge we can do today in terms of the town. So let's get some wedges. Wedges. Hello to Common Bee. Stoneworking. He says like a florin. Right, that's enough. That's actually enough wedges, I think. Yeah, I need 10 wedges. I need 2 planks, which I think is down here. Oh, that's flitch. How do you make regular planks? It's really obvious, but I've just totally forgotten. Or is it just actual flitch? Anyway, I do need some more wood. I'm running low. No, that's too big. A little stumpy poos there. Try and make sure that I do actually... Oh, you can't get those yet. I'm trying to make sure that I do get as many of the red things as possible, because they are quite essential right now. Kyle says, my voice acting really added some cool depth to the Alpha series. My random crappy voice stuff. Yeah, I think I tried to be consistent as possible with that. So I can't remember now. I think some characters are just really obvious. Their voices are really obvious, aren't they? Like the Lighthouse Keeper is a bit trickier than someone like the Astrologer, but I'll give it a go. All I have to do is put on my big my rich actor voice, and actually that reminds me of Stephen Fry in Blackadder or something. Anyway, that's my favourite voice anyway. What's that? I've got white flour. That's beet seed. Right, that's what I've got to plant. So I am trying to focus. I think that's one of the criticisms I've had of my Forager series, that I don't really focus very hard. I just tend to run around like a blue-ass fly doing about 5 things at once. At least Graveyard Keeper is a bit of a slower game, so it's a bit more... I can actually think about what the hell I'm doing. And only do 2 things at once. Maybe 3. But yes, I've got to remember to do this. I haven't got any fertiliser yet. I wish I got 12, shouldn't I? Oh, I actually couldn't afford 12. Are any of these ready to go? Nope. They've taken quite their time. Mind you, we haven't been going for that long, have we? May as well get some mushies whilst we're at it. Usually says, son of a flitch. Right, let's get some berries as well. Always good for a little bit of short-term energy. Although I still haven't actually unlocked anything to do with running yet, which is most annoying. Anyway, so fertiliser, I will actually have to unlock something for that, won't I? Let's go to technologies and farming. We can afford this. Yes, because it's only green, isn't it? Nice. Right, so if we want to do the... Oh, we need one red thing, and I'll be able to actually unlock a trunk here. So let's do that, because that's... Well, I think all I have to do is go to the nearest little tree. Well, in fact, some stone would have worked, but a tree will do. You... Oh, actually got the bloody... Oh, God, you know. Yeah. Well, whilst we're here, as per usual, let's get a few extra bonus things. Oh, this is useful. Put it in the pot. Save it for a rainy day. And get you and all. Oh, hello. Oh, it's a stump. Stumpy peeps. Right, get you. And let's take you back to the pile. Also, I will need to unlock thingy. Actually, let's be unlocking. Improvement. Unlock. Right, so in theory that should now allow us to build a few things here. Although I'm not actually going to do it yet. The compost heap I'll do. Oh, yeah, I should do it here. Yeah, right. Okay, there. Right, have I just put that in a really irritating place? Yes, I have. That was a terribly irritating place. Never mind. I immediately tried to do it over here like I did in the alpha, but apparently now you have to put it in actual soil, or whatever. Oh, that's a bit jerky, a bit laggy, but then the alpha was always laggy, wasn't it? Where's my thing gone? Right. Put you back on the pile. So tomorrow is Inquisitor Day, so we'll be able to go and say hello to him again. So hang on. There's the flitch. Wooden plank is a bit further ahead. I need to get 20 red things before that happens. I thought that might be the case. Right. May as well just go to bed. Although, have I got any more apples? No, I haven't. I've got 6 berries. I wonder if that's going to be good for anything. No. I'm glad you actually have to unlock recipes in a weird sort of way, because it was previously a bit more overwhelming when you actually had just a list of like 20 recipes in there. You didn't really know where to start, and this kind of like leads you in, I guess, which is a clever little progression. I just said it was a good thing that they've added extra grinding to the game, but hey, what the hell. Right, so if I'm right, I always get mixed up between Inquisitor Day and Miss Charm Day. I think this is Inquisitor Day. Or I think this might be. I think they are named after the days of the, not the days of the week. The days of the week are named after the sins. The 6 deadly sins plus the other one. So let's have a bit of a wander over to the Witch's Hill or whatever the hell it's called. Still can't get out that way. God damn it. Have we actually had a dead body turn up anytime soon? It just occurred to me that I don't think I've heard that gentle tinkle. Maybe I forgot to bury a body, but then I'm not sure if that actually works that way in the alpha, in this version anymore. I'll have a bit of a peek before we go over to the Witch's Hill, which isn't very far, so we can do it. Dutch Doggy says I sound like a bit like Ross from Hat Films. Not sure what... No, I don't think I've heard that. Is there anything I need to do here, actually? Because it probably is time that we repaired some of this stuff. Like I think we might need to unlock more technology, actually, but we've hardly got any bodies at all. And we've got -9 going on. And if we're going to please the bishop, the chicken-eating bishop, we will have to get a wiggle on with that. But the donkey is not really here at all. Yeah, maybe it's a thing I have to do somewhere along the line. Hello to Pigeon Suck, who is tired. I knew she's making a very bad joke. I will not dignify it. Right, let's just grab this, because why not? There's actually quite a lot of flowers flapping about the place here. But yeah, I could do with getting... I need to get the little red experience points up to 20, so we can unlock planks. Then we will be able to get through the blockage in the cellar and talk to Snaky Poos. Although I really don't think I can be faffed going through the dungeon. Apparently they've added the ability to craft the bucket of blood that you find in the bottom of the dungeon. So I'm assuming that they're giving you an alternate path if you don't really want to do any dungeoneering. That is another thing about this game. I think another criticism leveled at it. Is whereas in a lot of games like this, like Stardew Valley, a lot of stuff is optional, but with this, pretty much everything's mandatory because you've got to like unlock the lengthy skill trees or whatever. So anything where they add to it to make it like give you choices beyond just doing things in a different order is most welcome. So anyway, hello. Whisper, whisper, whisper. Ah, Keeper, I enjoy the air here. There is something righteous about it. That's basically that task. It is good to know that we'll soon be burning another witch here. We're still torturing her. Ew. What a prick. Oh, look, my face is over the top of the thing. Right, hang on. Let's just try and do something about that. Just move. Here I go. There we go. There, now you can actually see what's going on there. I'm a bit far out, but never mind. We need to prove... Oh, it actually does skip on the dialogue without me doing anything. So this will be firewood and flyers, which is something that you do much further down the line. I think the flyers is quite a bit down the tech tree. So, fuck him, basically. Bye, won't see you again for a while. Do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. This music is so naggingly annoying. This game is one of the few tunes that if I'm lying in bed trying to get to sleep, I'll remember the tune to this and that'll be it for the night. I'll be buggered. Bloody earworms. Anyway, let's just get some more red stuff. We'll almost get to 20 now. Dutch Doggy says this is where the grandfather from the main character from Stardew Valley ended up. Yes. I like the fact they might be in one big shared universe. Let's grab you. Come on. There's a lot of these up here. Get me all the points I'll ever need. Tomorrow is Astrologer Day. The blue day. Sloth, I think it might be. The sin. Which means we can go and... Oh! The dulcet tones of Bell. Astrologer Day, I can take the skull to the wizard. The astrologer, in fact. AKA wizard. Yep! Hello, donkey. And we'll do things. Right, let's bung this through. Do the old bungaroo. Right, trying to remember how to actually not... I think I need to unlock soft parts. Am I able to do that yet? Soft spares, sorry. I do really want to do that because I want to unlock planks. But I think you take those two out to get the quality up, don't you? At the moment, there's not really much I can do. I'm not going to bother with meat. I don't need a skull. I don't think I can improve the body. Do I... I'm trying to remember. If you take a bone out, I think that actually degrades the body quality. Oh, it's done bugger all. Yeah, I'll just bury it. I think soft spares is the ones that will actually make it so I can improve. Can get rid of the red skulls. Which is a pointlessly confusing system, that grave quality thing. The game tries to explain it in one tutorial window and then moves on. And then, from then on, I think pretty much the wiki is the only suitable place to go. Anyway, grave site. Let's bung one. Just there, and maybe another one there. Thankfully, they don't count for quality loss if you're just bunging extra plots right now. Right, here we go. Bung this in. Still over 90%, so we're not going to lose quality there. Trouble is, because I haven't got any grave markers or anything, we have actually lost quality now, until I actually do something about this. It'd be nice to actually get some stone things going on, but I think I may actually have to unlock that. Grave stuff. Actually, where is this? Always forget where things are in this. It's not theology, not book writing. It's definitely not that. Definitely not cookery. Yeah, there's so many things. Martial skills? Oh, there it is. It actually is in theology. God damn it. So to get stone things, I actually will need to get... I need to get the blue stuff, which is not for a while yet. Well, maybe I'll just have to stick to wooden graves then, which I can do. Nah. Well, I won't do that for now. That'll be tomorrow's job. Oh no, Carl says bung that in or bung this in is possibly sexual because Someone's anus is sometimes referred to as the bunghole. Ah. Well, no, just bung as in chuck, I guess. Or something like that. I'm not going to stop using it because of the anus connotation. Right. Still got a tiny bit of energy left, actually. So, I won't do anything just... I will go to bed. It's got a busy day on the morrow. Do. Ooh, good sleepage. Oh, I've completely missed a couple of things there. Kyle did actually say a while ago, British slang is so weird. Things like flapping about the place and all... Well, that, to be honest, is just me. And all around the shop. That's not... all around the shop, all around the gaff, all around the place. All that sort of stuff. I think it's just my unique spin on weird British slang. More than anything. Right, so I still need to get up to 20 things. Let's concentrate on that. There's a few things over here which I can get. And once I've got the 20 things, then I can get my planks. It is actually astrology day, isn't it? Well, these days are longer than they used to be. So, I've got a bit more time in hand. Oh, flipping heck. Just look, I've got one bloody thing to get. Alright. Do. Grab you. Go back. Oh, I've actually unlocked that thing doing that. Oh, that was nice. That was nice of it. Right. Now we can get woodworking. Create wooden plank. Create wood repair kit. Oh, actually, that would be also useful. So, wooden planks. Where do you actually get them? Once again, I have no bloody idea. Ah. Carpenter's workbench. Can I fit that there? No, I can't. Let's put that there. The worst possible place, but never mind. Go around the front. If it's any consolation, ligging about the place is unique to you. Yeah, ligging about the place. Now I picked that up from somewhere and then mutated that and all. Heart's Desire says Graveyard Keeper can get real grindy at times. Yeah, we were talking about this. It is basically that, but apparently it's been improved since the alpha, so that's never a bad thing. A bit more plankage. I think we'll have enough. In fact, I've already probably got enough. Oh, my inventory is full. Hang on. We really do need to get to the lighthouse. Well, we'll need to take the skull with us. Let's get rid of the bone. I've no idea what I got the bloody bone for. I've also got so many bloody wooden sticks. Get rid of them. Get rid of the stone. The wedges may as well stay here until I come back. And so how much stuff I've actually got then? The wedges for to unblock the cellar, we need 10 wedges, which we've got. 2 planks, which are over here. And 4 simple iron parts. I think I've only got 3 of those now. Oh no, I've got 5. That's fine. I'll put those in there just so I can keep them for later. And also, yeah, I'll get rid of the planks. So we'll come back and we'll unblock the cellar. But now I've really got to run. I've really got to go to the lighthouse. I'll take my shortcut through the field. Oh, they're ready to harvest, but yeah, we won't do that yet. Oh, are they? Oh, that is. Oh, 2 of them are. But the cabbages are proving a prick, frankly. Oh, news just in. My friend's just accidentally bought a pint of cider. Ah. Donkey. Oh God, I've really got to rush, haven't I? I'm just checking the Discord. Apparently Space Floof is going to miss the stream. Sorry. Obviously you can't hear this because you're missing the stream. Oh well. Anyway, right. I should probably pop into the innkeeper to sell my stuff, but I need to get to the bloody... I'm getting all wonky. I was walking in weird diagonals there, but whatever. Now come on, bloody hell, I'm actually going to cut this really fine, aren't I? Because I was messing around earlier. There's the egg basket. Ignore that. I can't run! I can do that though. Why can't I run anymore? I'm not going to make it. Well, maybe the wizard will. Oh God! I'm getting trapped. Look at that! I'm pressing down and I'm being dragged. I'm being dragged to the left. Something's going on with the game, I think. Yeah. I think it was just bad luggage. Come on, let's get. Come on. This is literally the last few seconds, I think. Skull. Not terribly clean, but every bone in its place. Achievement unlocked. Perfect gift. Seems you have a talent for anatomy. The human body is mysterious. I believe one day... Hurry up. I need your help. I need to open the portal. I've never heard about it. Maybe not exactly not never, but at least not for many... Oh, whatever. In another life, I had a friend. By the way, he was a graveyard keeper, and he was mad about the portal. He was so imaginative. He knew so much. Was his name Jerry? Was it Gary? I thought it was Gary. Actually, I don't know his name. We always used to call him Keeper. What happened to him? I think the time is actually frozen at the moment, so I don't know why I'm rushing. Kyle says, one does not accidentally buy a pint of cider. I think it's when there's like a beer pump thing that's looks ambiguous, and it doesn't actually specifically state it's a cider sometimes. I mean, normally cider pump clips have apples on them, and when they don't, it's anybody's guess what's going on. Anyway, so what about the portal? I didn't read any of that. I think he found a way to activate it. I think he found a way to activate it. It was something magical, so I don't remember. But it should be in his diary. Oh, the diary, of course, is in the... Yes, is behind Snake. So this is... Yeah, we've done this before. There's a secret for this key. I tried for months to figure out how it works. Maybe it's just in my mind and the key opens nothing. Anyway, you can take it. Right. So, study table in the cellar, which I can't get to yet because things. Because I haven't actually opened the church. Right. Just in the nick of time. The lighthouse keeper still wants moths, but I don't know how to get moths at the moment. It might be something to do with getting jars, and then capturing them in jars. Although that might also be forager. Right, let's get these apples actually, because then I can make some baked apples. There we go. Now let's sod back. Carol says, English pub sounds like such a nice place. Well, some of them are. I mean, bloody hell, Clapham, bloody hell. American bars are just basically there for you to burst in, get sozzled and stumble out. It lacks the English socialising aspect. Yeah, so I've heard. Oh, hello. Yeah, right, hello. Let's do some crafty wiping up my beer mat. There we go. Polishing my beer mat is not a euphemism. But, yes, things happened. Mistakes were made. Right, let's sell this to the innkeeper, because he's always here. Trade. Burial certificate. Money! I don't think anyone else is... Nah. Now I need to get back. I've actually got plenty of energy. I've done not... Well, because of, weirdly enough, walking halfway across the map uses no energy. Which is a thing. Right, I need to harvest those things, don't I? Harvest. When will there be a harvest for the world? Tuesday! Goes the song. I don't know why there's a lagging thing. I mean, when I was over to the right-hand side, it was like gravity was pulling me back. Most odd. Gonna get you. Use up some of my precious, precious energy. So tomorrow is... what the hell is the Sunday? Oh, is that Sermon Day? Oh, bollocks, a body! Says the graveyard keeper. Oh, it's 89%. Oh, it's Bishop Day. That's what I meant. Yes, Bishop Day. Oh, this body's going to be terried. I'm not even going to bother exhuming it. I'm just going to bung it in the hole. And hope for the best. Oh, another burial certificate. Right, so I do actually need to make some... Oh, look, we've got down to -11. We're actually getting worse throughout the entire episode. Yeah, oh, bummer. Right, so Bishop Day. So there's nothing I can do in Bishop Day. Because my graveyard quality needs to be up to, what is it, +5 or something? Where's the Bish? The old Bisharoo. Yeah, 5 quality. So maybe we'll aim towards doing that then next. Because as I say, there's nothing else we can do today. That's Miss Charm Day, nothing we can do there. Merchant Day, ditto. So there isn't really much else. I mean, we've done the astrologer thing. We've done the Inquisitor thing. We need to do the cellar blockage thing, so let's do that first. I think... Oh no, hang on. Stupidly, I put everything outside. Right, so we need wooden planks, both of those. Press shift and click so I can get them all. And some simple iron parts. And that should sort us out our blockage. Better than Imodium. So just bung it here. There's Snake's still here. I think Snake leaves mid-morning, but he's there every night. Do 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 do. There he is. He's pissing off. Come back! Unfortunately, now it's too late. I can't talk to him. I have to wait till tomorrow now. Bums and bums. So we can't clear this out because it requires wooden beams, and wooden beams require later on stuff. I think it requires blue stuff, which I think you can only get once you've started going into the other side of the blockage. Bit of a catch-22, but well, we have to go through the church. Speaking of which, I really should start making some of these wooden grave markers. So we need flitch. So we need to do some tree chopping. What about you? What can you do? So they're basically both the same, aren't they? Oh, that requires planks. And a little wooden cross. That actually, I think we'll concentrate on wooden cross because they're better. We need more planks for that. In fact, hang on. That's where you get planks. So we need flitch. We definitely need the old flitcheroo. God, there's so many different things to make. Now, Common Bee says, why do you need parts to remove blockage? It's a good point, but it's about shoring up the archway. You use a pickaxe on the blockage, and then you actually have to put up beams and things like that, or whatever. I think that was the whole point of it. I actually need more. I need to do the old chopperoo, don't I? Right, trees. Where's a tree these days? There's one. I suppose the forest is the logical answer. There's a skill which makes it so that you can get 2 every time you do this, but I ain't got that now. Let's bung some in. Usually gives a more succinct answer to mine. Video game reasons. Quite right. We should always remember to get the stump, but stump only gives you one red experience, whereas knocking down the whole tree gives you red and green. It's most unfair. Grind, grind, grind. Grindy, grindy, grind, grind. Oh, I'll get you and all. I was halfway through doing this, but when my thing broke. Gets me some experience. The old windy pops. Get you and all. I was almost done already. Whatever. So I'm up to 12, so I probably can unlock something now, actually. Right, so now I can make some flitch, and then I can make some planks. Flitch. Bloody flitch. Can't just make planks. Oh, hello. Oh, I'm out of energy. It's rare. Should eat all the berries. Right, then make some planks. Might have to go on the front. Normally it automatically does that, but this time, no can do. Right, now I definitely need to have a kip. And tomorrow is Miss Charm Day, so I'm not going to worry about that. Come on, be still at the blockage thing. You assemble a pickaxe from the parts to remove the blockage, then you destroy the pickaxe, and suddenly everything disappears. Oh, Kyle asks, what do the different coloured resources resemble? Green for nature stuff, red for something, blue for something else. I think blue is kind of sciencey stuff. Red is blood. I don't know. It's mysterious. Is my answer. Speaking of which, I do actually want to think about unlocking something. Mining is probably not necessarily necessary just yet. Cookery is bollocks. Primitive forging is probably the next thing I really could do with doing, because then we can make nails and simple iron parts. So let's unlock that. We'll need a little anvil for the lads. Requires those 2 things. We actually need more simple iron parts. So, anyway, let's try and make these graves that I've been promising. Let's try and improve. We can make 2 of these. Right in the front. I wish I put this up there. Did I get the right thing there? I think I did. So that'll help our graveyard quality a little bit. That'll give us a lot of red stuff there. We're already back up over 10. What else can I unlock then? Let's go for soft spares. That should help. Future bodies will hopefully therefore be better quality. If so long as we autopsy them correctly. As is the way of the game. Carl says, I've been going on the theory that red was meaty, fleshy sort of stuff, but then you get it from cutting down trees, so the only way that theory holds up is if you were to say, find a bird's nest in the felled tree and grind the chicks into gristle. That got dark very quickly. I think maybe it is just blood as in natural life stuff, because trees have life and so does blood, or something. Yeah, that's my top quality explanation. You... Oh, I actually did make two different... Oh, bloody hell, I made a marker. I really didn't actually mean to make that marker. God damn it. Anyway, that's improved things to -9, so we are actually technically back where we started. I really wanted to put... Oh, that's just got nothing. Let's get rid of this one. May as well just bung this up. I mean, it's better than nothing. It's not bad. Oh, it is better than... Well, it's literally nothing, but it's improved it to -8. So we still need to get 8 plus 5, 13. 13 whole bloody quality points if we're going to get anywhere. But we can do. I mean, there's a bit of repairing we can do. I don't think we can actually do stone repair yet, because I think stone repair kits are a bit slightly further down the tree, which will be under smithing, I think. Repair kits. Oh, I don't know. Stoneworking. Oh no, I can do it. That uses the stone cutter. Have I actually got a stone cutter? I cannot remember. The Dutch Joggy asks, did you destroy the barrels in the basement? Yes. Yes, in the main basement, yes. I haven't actually unlocked any further. So, no. Let's make those baked apples, actually. I just want to see how much energy... The weird thing is, because I'm not running anywhere, because I can't, I'm not really using nearly as much energy as before, as in previous games. And therefore, I don't really need to keep on fanning around with food. I'm just going to use these sticks, even though it's terribly wasteful. Right, we're finally making our little baked apples, which will take quite a while. Yeah, it's all clean down here. Although Snake... Oh no, still haven't... I need to remember to go and see Snake, but I'll keep on forgetting that. Right, just check my inventory. I've got that bloody key, but I'll put the key in here, because I won't be needing that key anytime soon. I think that's going to be used when I eventually get into the church basement. Apples I'll keep. All my crafting type stuff can go into this thing out here. In fact, I'll keep hold of it. No, actually I won't, because it takes things automatically, doesn't it? When you're crafting. So, stone stockpile. Oh, that's a stone stockpile though, isn't it? Yeah. So what can I use then to make the thing? I'm sure it's something else I need to do. Hang on. Oh, it's a stone cutter, sorry. Oh, I need 4 nails for that. In which I need to make the anvil, which I was supposed to be doing, wasn't I? So I need to go to see the blacksmith to buy that. Wood billet will... Well, I can just do that now. Wood billet. And then I'll go and see the blacksmith and spend some of my hard-earned coin. I'm going to do that tomorrow, because we are running out of time, I think. And before I might as well go to bed. Right, so that's what we're going to do. Oh, baked apples. Good. Dutch Doggy says, I think I can recall the blacksmith gives a quest that gives parts as a reward. If that's an early on quest, it may... I don't think I've done that. Yushi says the description for blue is too long to post here. Yushi's actually explaining... Oh, hang on. I actually completely missed that. I'm going to go back, because I want to read the explanation. Yushi says red is handcrafting skills and your ability to work with materials. So absolutely nothing like what I said. Anything involving physical labour, blah, 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 blah. Right. Green says knowledge about the nature of things and the nature of self. Yeah, that's fine. Right, good. Right, so it's just red, green and blue. There's really no point in worrying about it too much. Oh, the bloody donkey. Right, that's okay. Let's wake up now. I'm so refreshed. Shout out to Mayor Lewis. Right, let's grab the bod. Yeah, still on 96. So this time I'm going to whip out his blood. And hopefully that'll get rid of his red skull, because this is actually a reasonably decent body. Yes, there we go. I've now made it three white skulls, which will help increase the maximum quality. I could take out the fat, but there's literally no point, because there's no more red skulls. Now I can bung it in all. I don't think... This might mean when I put this in the ground, this is a 0 quality thing. Can't quite remember. Hang on, let's bung that down. And oh god, that grave's in a terrible place. Gravesite. There we go. Flower beds. Peat and red flower. I might try building one of these at some point, because if that increases the quality of the graveyard, that might actually be a thing we can do and improve the quality like that. Dutch Jockey says the donkey is a communist. Oh yeah, you find that out right at the start, yeah. Yeah, look, here we go. Look, 0 quality. So that has not changed my quality thing, which is good, because it's not actually making things worse. It's not making things better, yeah, but once we've actually got a few more crosses on the go, we shall be laughing. Ha 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 ha, frankly. Hey, look, if I put the mouse underneath my face, you can't see it and it's not annoying. Hooray! Anyway, let's go to the innkeeper and flog some stuff. Oh, I've actually got some blood. It's Merchant Day, but we haven't really got much to show for that. Let's... Again, I'm doing about 5 things at once now. But let's get some crops in. Then we can maybe feed the compost heap as well as everything else. How much is a chest? Oh, it requires a lot of things, that. We'll go and see the blacksmith as well when we're in town. Oh, I've got the beetroots. I'll put these in the house, I think. Right, what did I pick? What is that actually? That's just more seeds, isn't it? I'll put the baked apples in there. The blood is just really annoying because I'm just leaving some seeds behind. Right, I'll put this. I'm not quite sure. I try to leave things like blood in the graveyard chunk. And anything else whilst I'm here? Get rid of that. No. Right, now get the seeds and do some replanting and hopefully feed the compost heap as well. Put a funny way around there. Right. So I can't compost heap yet. Crop waste 8. Ooh, blimey, I think it's more than it used to be. Oh, it remembers what you planted previously. That's a new thing apparently. Like maybe even like the version that came out most recently. I think this is version 1.028. So no. Nothing else to say about that. No, they have been updating it quite frequently since 1.0. Mostly quality of life stuff, but occasionally like an extra feature or two, like fast travel, which I haven't actually worked out how that all works yet. No! My things got sticky again, so to speak. Right, so innkeeper and blacksmith. Run through the laggy fields. The old laggy fields. How much stuff have I got at the moment? Comes in technology, doesn't it? 6 and 33. Can't really unlock anything just yet then. Oh, no. I missed. Very easy to do that. Right, let's flog a dead horse. Blah, blah, blah. Got myself a new task from him. I forgot I hadn't actually got that. Yeah, all meat must be approved by royal authority. Does your meat have a stamp? Well, I'm sure I'd already done this, but yeah, whatever. So basically, you can either buy a stamp for £1,000,000, or you can go and see Snake, who has a fake. But yeah, I think for that you actually have to go. I think you have to go all the way to the bottom of the dungeon, or maybe. I think so. Yeah, I think that's the case. Anyway, both of those. Anything I can buy? Nope. What's that? Oh, a teleport stone. I'll be one of them. That's what I was talking about. The teleport stone, which I think takes you home? Don't know. It's not as if we've really unlocked huge distances. Yeah. I was really excited when I saw that had been added to the game, that map. I never use it. I never really use... the map in Stardew Valley was disliked because I always got very confused of that. There's the merchant. Literally, the merchant is doing nothing for me at the moment. Just double check to see what I can buy from him. Oh, the royal fish! Was that important? No, it's not important. I've just got a vague feeling that the royal fish is useful for something, but perhaps not. Hello to Jacoby Dean, who's just turned up in chat. We need to go to the blacksmith, don't we? Yes. I need to go to the blacksmith. I'm going to buy some simple iron parts. Oh, bloody hell. God damn it. Because that's just how I roll. Once I actually get the anvil up and... Yeah, the anvil up and running, I'll be able to make my own. But for now, it's just a bit of the old buying. I think I don't really want to get that many. Nails as well. I know it's bad. I shouldn't be buying, but I think I may need some quite soon. Right, that went through me. The cost of that, bloody hell. Yeah, Common Bee asks what the teleport stone does. That's fast travel, basically. But I've never used it before, and so I don't know exactly how it works. I presume I use it, and it'll take me. I'm guessing it'll take me home, but you may get a choice. So I don't know. I'll probably only use it if like I go all the way to the lighthouse and then I can't be bothered to get back or whatever. Or maybe you can do it when you're in the dungeon and you want to get home quickly or something. But whatevs. So I should now be able to hopefully make some. Well, that's just going nowhere. Some more grave marker stone type things, but also we'll be able to make our anvil. Is it a forge? Oh, we'll see. I can't quite remember the order of things in this. I really need to buy more seeds as well. It's a bit pitiful what I actually got back from this. I also really do want to make a trunk because it's so much easier if there's a trunk here. But I still need more nails, even more nails. And my simple iron parts are going towards my anvil. Right, anyway. Let's get rid of. Let's get rid of this stuff for now. I could put this inside. It's probably better if I put this inside actually, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. Any more seeds? Nope. Haven't actually used those baked apples. Get rid of the beet seeds as well. The whetstone may as well stay here. I wonder if you can actually. Yes, you can. You can just leave the whetstone in here. I never knew that. I know you can like put everything else in here and you'll be able to access it remotely from the crafting tables, but I didn't realise a whetstone worked that way, which is nice because I always have to carry that bastard around with me forever normally. Right, let's make ourselves an anvil. I really want to make a furnace at some point, but I think that's further on. We'll hide that behind there. Look at that, looks like a drum. Or a seat. Right, so now I can make nails and simple iron parts, but iron ingots, so I do need to make a forge. I don't think I can do that just... Oh, I can! I can make a furnace already. Okay. I just need... Oh, bollocks. 3 more iron parts. Cockadoodle bollocks. Alright. I think it's time. Oh! Snake. Snake! Watch out for snakes. Oh, well. Oh, maybe it is only on certain days. Or maybe he hasn't turned up yet. Let's have a look. Snake! Oh, hang on. Yes, there's a couple more to get. Bonus nails. I believe, I don't know if this is the case, but I believe this is literally just... Oh. Huh. Okay, so there is fast travel without the teleport stone. That did not used to happen. That used to be just like permanently locked. Oh, cool. Well, that's nice. That's nice. I'm having that. That's useful. I found something useful. Oh, there you are. You're not quite sure how I missed you first time, but never mind. Mate. Oh, hello. Who are you? You and your dancing. I'm the graveyard keeper and prior of this church. Mind your business. I have a dagger and I'll gladly use it. You prick. Oh, I need to make sermons to convince him. I could threaten him. I haven't actually got the key. But that's the I believe that's the key that you've actually further on down the line key. I'm going to threaten him. Are you ready to die? Blah blah blah. On the one hand, he looks dangerous, but on the other hand, I'm definitely not ready to become a murderer. ... Yet. I won't fight you, but stay away from my property. You prick. I have no use for rotten flesh and old books. So I think the key... So you can't give it to him at the moment. I believe. I believe you have to bung it through your church basement table, which I can't get to yet. The Bishop Improvement quest line is the blockage for most things in this, it seems. I'm just going to prove it to myself. Since I don't always know what's going on, I do want to prove this to myself, that you can't actually use this just yet. Stop talking about my sticks. Yeah, this doesn't count as a key, weirdly enough. It doesn't make it very clear. I mean, you've got a key in your hand, and it says give him the key, but it's a different colour, I suppose. But I do find that peculiar. It's the sort of thing that you have to look up on the wiki if you're making a series on the alpha, for instance. In fact, what I'll do... No, I'll leave it up here. That's fine. Get rid of that. I've got the beetroot seed. Let's put the beetroot seeds outside. I say beetroot seeds, I mean all kinds of seeds. Because at some point I need to make a chest for out here, but whatever. I might as well leave the nails and those here as well. I'll take those to the graveyard to bung in. Anything else? My energy is... Oh, what day is it today? Oh, it's kind of weird nothing day. I think of it as Snake Day, but it's not really. Is that a tree that I can chop down? Oh, piss! Why can't I get this tree? It's not letting me do anything with this tree. Most peculiar. It was sort of like guiding me into doing something, but didn't actually... whatever. Anyway, Pete. Let's put in some fertiliser. For future planting. Oh, well, the signs are actually quite solid. That didn't work. Now it worked. There, the farm is all ready and waiting for me to do something with. Dutch Doggy says, do you have some time to talk about our Lord and Saviour sticks? God damn it. Bloody sticks. Right, let's try to... Well, what we've got on the go at the moment. I do need to improve the quality of the graves, don't I? That does seem to be the overriding thing I need to do. So let's see what I can do at the moment to that effect. I've got 4 nails now, which is good. So let's try and get some planking on the go. Go around the side. I think I should be able to make loads of these. Yeah, I can make another 9. And then I can make plenty of markers. Well, 4, because of the nail situation. I should need to make 1 more, don't I? And there we go. Now I need to make another... Oh, this is a very energetic work. Hang on, let's eat. There we go. Have I just not actually slept tonight? I don't think I have. This is actually making me loads of red. Look at that. I forget, making graves really does bump up your red, green, and, well, just red and green. Good, which is good, because we can unlock stuff. But for now, let's go and do some of the old graveyard keeping. Usually says, I'll tell you where you can stick your sticks. Possibly in a bunghole. Oh, come on, beat. Message retracted. Don't know what that was. It was probably obscene. Right, another 2 quality points. Have I missed a body? I don't think I have I? No, you little twat. I need I need the fractionist tiniest little bit of bloody energy. Just to finish that. Hello. No, I can't do that yet. That's clay, isn't it? For when you're making bowls for the bishop. The bloody bishop. Bishop prick, more like. Right, there's always some food around here. To the right. Although, yeah, there's a fence in the way in there. Yeah, now I could do with some food. You know earlier on when I was saying I'd never need any food? Well, now I do. Oh, I can't even forage! Forage for porridge. No, I need to go to... I need to have an early night, I think. What a bugger. There's nothing I can really do now. Ah, there we go. Oh god, I had meatloaf earlier, and it's repeating on me. Oh, the donkey! That's okay, that's good. I actually want the donkey this time. And because now we're making graves all over the shop, all over the place, we are on a trip of quality. If you can follow that sentence. We went all over the place, to be fair. So we just need to remove the blood, I think. I still need to put the blood in the chest. Could take the body. 3 white skulls, which is decent. Oh, apparently Common Bee's message was retracted due to typos all over the place. And our shop. Just put that there for a sec. Put that there. Make ourselves a new plot. I'm going to try and make definitely going to try and make time to make a flower bed at some point. Hang on. Dig that grave. So you're down to, or up to -4. Oh, -6 now. Oh, that's a... Oh, that's fine. Once we actually put the body in, it should be okay. But we are getting slowly but surely towards... I mean, you can do this quicker than what I've been doing. You can get up to... I think, at least in the alpha, you could always get... You can actually get the bishop's thing quest up. The +5 quality quest. Done and dusted in 2 in-game weeks. And I think we're probably at about that stage already. So we've missed that. Hang on. Gravestone. Yep, we can put this up. But it won't be too long. So, -2. Actually, we are getting quite close. Now we can get rid of the blood. The maggots, I don't think are very useful for anything, are they? As far as I remember. Oh, we've actually got a burial certificate as well now. So, we can get some more cash. So that hasn't got a stone, so we need 1 more stone there. Everything else... there isn't much else we can really do here, apart from start doing some repairs. There's not much wood repairs we can do. Actually, that needs repairing. So we can repair that for 1 quality. That'll get 2 quality. So I think we do need a couple more bodies before we get up to +5. No, that will be another couple of in-game days at least. We shall see. Anyway, what day is it today? It's the Wrath day, isn't it? This is the Inquisitor day. Nothing much we can do there because his quest is pretty much far future type stuff. So I can make 1 more wooden thing. Well, I'm not quite sure if I... Oh, yes I can. 1 more. It's only just the morning. Right, let's unlock stuff actually, because now we've actually got a bucket load of stuff. What was I aiming for? I think mining might be useful, because then we can get coal and iron ore, and we will be needing those when we make our furnace. But let's actually see how much it takes to make a furnace, because I was going to do that. An iron ore stockpile as well. That's for when you mine great big lumps of iron ore, so we'll do that later. For now, let's try and get the furnace, so we need 3 more simple iron parts. Unfortunately, we can't make them ourselves yet because we need iron ingots from a furnace. Catch 22 or what? So, we'll go to the innkeeper, we'll sell the certificate, and then we'll use that money to go to the blacksmith and get more simple iron parts. We'll also forage here whilst I'm at it. Get some more green stuff as well as some energy. So you have to be on your wits in this game, trying to remember so many things all going on. Hang on, a few more people have turned up. Off the track films, hello, Skeleton J, who hates himself. Ariko says you can unlock other parts of the graveyard. Oh, you can, can't you? Yeah, I mean, I never actually got around to that in alpha, and probably couldn't in the alpha. I think there was a weird sort of like soft ending to the alpha where you couldn't do certain things at the very end. Like, I'm not sure if you could actually improve the graveyard or not in the alpha. There's a whole fishing thing as well, which was the upgrading the church as well, wasn't there? Oh, there was many things, but that's the past now, and we never talk about the alpha on this channel. Trade. Oh, off the tracks. Also, someone who can't believe what I look like. Yeah, recurring thing that. Right, so how much of cash have I actually got now? 238. That should be enough to get 3 more iron parts. Right, go the correct way. Round here. And we'll try and make the flower beds quite soon, I think. I think that will be a useful thing. Hello! Ah! I think someone was referring to that, wasn't it? I left some wooden sticks behind. Right, now I've got them. So this is going to cost 180, which is... Oh wait, 185? Does 3 go into 185? I don't think it does. Peculiar stuff. Anyway. See you later, mate. Right, so now I can make my furnace. And we can start smelting iron ore once I've actually started mining it, which means going behind my house into the mini swamp. Anything else I need to do here? I don't think so. No. Now, let's try and work out where that shortcut is. I'll need to learn this, even though I'm probably going to take so long finding the damn thing, that it'll probably be more efficient just to walk back. Where the bollocks in hell is it? Yeah. Oh, there it is. So actually really close to the field. It's not a huge shortcut, is it? Oh, thank you for subbing, Skeleton J. Anyway, well, is this what... Oh, yes it is. It's just a... Yeah, I'm just not used to coming this way. That is actually the way back. Everything's good. Everything is fine. Right. So, I have now... Oh, I actually got a cross. I never actually did that. Let's quickly whip that one through, because I don't want it in my inventory. And then we'll go and make the furnace. I think I will have just enough energy to do all that. The donkey might turn up. In fact, I welcome it. For once. So let's put this in that one. It's got one red thing. This was from earlier, wasn't it, before? Yes, before I was able to take out the soft spares. What the hell it was. Right, let's improve the quality. I've got 0! Hooray! I am at the 0 stage of the graveyard. As Rico points out, the more you buy, the more it'll cost you. Yes, I forgot about the economy stuff. It's a bit of a prick, but I mean, I will be able to start making my own iron parts soon anyway, so that's all to the good. Furnace. Big old bugger this. I need to expand my yard at some point. Not sure if I'll get around to it yet. Off the track says I make him nervous, or you nervous. No. The metal parts probably have a hidden decimal in their cost. Yeah, I've actually, at one point when I was playing the alpha, I did actually peek into the actual files of the game themselves, and there's some weird there is some weird decimal point type stuff going on inside. I think there is. Yeah, it's all a bit most peculiar. Anyway, never mind about that. I do need to go and do some mining, I guess. We need to fuel up this thing as well. I've got 69 sticks. Nice. I'll put it all in. I've only put 10 in, actually, but let's put some more in. I mean, sticks aren't massively useful, are they? Right, so I do need... Oh, what's that? Metal scrap. Some iron ore. Iron veins in the mountains. But also, I believe you can go into the... Well, let's go to bed, because it is night time and I'm starting to run out of energy. Tomorrow is astrologer day. We don't need to do anything there. I haven't really got any like major quests, well, like short-term quests on the go at the moment, so I don't need to really take much notice of what day it is. But it is actually going to be Bishop Day tomorrow. I don't think I'm quite going to get the quality thing up. I'd have to spend quite a lot of resources on that, I think, to actually bump up to 5 without any more bodies. I don't think I'm really willing to do that. So I'll wait till the next cycle, I think, for that. Right, let's go and get some iron ore. I think I can do that now, since I'm going totally mad. Dutch Tocky says, all hail the communist donkey. Well, apparently he's not doing much good at the moment. He doesn't seem to be turning up every night. I need to make a mod where when the donkey comes over to you, you get a communist song. Red flag sort of thing. Not a red flag, or a red No, I can't remember. Something about a buck, probably. Anyway, let's get this. Finally get some iron ore on the go. There's some infinite iron ore in the mountains, but I think that's across the bridge. I can't remember if the bridge needs beams or not. If it needs beams, I can't do that yet. I'll need to unlock more technology. I think really I just need to get into the bloody basement of the church, which means tickling the bishop, or whatever the hell it is I am doing. The bishop and his bloody chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets. And a bit more. There's no baddies. There are baddies. Run away. Fancy you. Fancy seeing you here. God damn it. Never mind about you. Right, so let's burn this in my furnace. I probably need to get some firewood. That might be a thing to do. I've got loads of it. Right, let's make... Okay, firewood is definitely a thing to do once I've actually found out. There it is. May as well make the most efficient use of what I've got. And put that in. Can you actually put that in when you're... No, you can't. It is one of those games which forbids you from actually using the interface when it's actually doing something. Like Forager, in fact. Forager. Anyway, what actually are we doing now? We're kind of like waiting now. I need to make some iron parts, don't I? For reasons I no longer remember what they are. I think we're actually making everything. I've made everything that I can now from this lot. I wish I could increase yard space, but that's complex iron parts, which is far into the future. Well, that's going to take a while, isn't it? What I'm going to try and do now is work out the flower bed situation. The bishop is Ronald McDonald? No, but I mean, I think the joke was, when I was doing the Alpha series, is that he always... I thought, at first, when I first saw him, I thought he was eating a chicken drumstick. I said chicken nuggets earlier, that was wrong. It turns out he was actually admiring himself in a mirror, but it became just like the running joke in the Alpha that he was actually eating a chicken drumstick. I'm putting out a video of Aground tomorrow, and returning to the game Aground, and I continue the running joke in that, because I'm so funny. Anyway, what the hell am I doing here? Oh yes, flower beds. So for that I need more peat. Shout out to peat. And some stone. Which I think... I've got no stone. But I also need red flowers. Alright. So a hunting we shall go. For the old red flower. In fact, whilst we're over here, I'm going to check out the requirements for the bridge. I think it might require wooden beams. But it's been a while. Oh, you don't! Flitch and 8 nails. Right, okay. That's doable, but we'll concentrate on that then, because I know there are red flowers over on the other side of the bridge. There are red flowers around here somewhere as well, but this probably gives us a more concrete thing to do. I'll have a quick look actually, just have a bit of a peeky poos. Nah, I can't be bothered. I don't think there's anything flowery around there. Right, so let's try and get 8 nails. Unfortunately, that'll take a bit of time because we've got to... Where's the furnace gone? It's going to take ages to actually sort this lot out. Oh, I should have put the... God damn it, never mind. Right, where's the thing? Where's the thing that makes the nails? Oh, you get 6 nails. Oh, I have to go here. Oh, blimey, that's annoying. Right, so how many nails is that? That is actually just 6. Unless I've got some in here. No, I haven't. So I'll need one more iron ore thing to make the nails. And then I can probably fix the bridge pretty much imminently. Wow. Anyway, donkey, you have given me your body. Well, not your body, but you know what I mean. Let's take out the blood again, because then we can get up our quality. Usually says shout out to Pete New, or Pete.new. Oh, I didn't get the thing. Surgeon's mistake? That's new. Your experience shows the surgery did not go well. You've made a mess of the body. Oops. Oops. Sorry. Sorry, body. See, Gary's having a bit of a chuckle. Now, that worked that time. A surgeon's mistake? Ooh. Gore. I'll go. Yushi says, "Oh God, there's a bog. We can have more on the bog with Jamie." I can't even remember where that's from. Pretty much every single game that's got a bog in it, to be honest. Right, yet another bloody... I really just should actually do this. Like, plop down several. Rather than keep on doing it every time. Every time I leave that interface, I look like I'm burning. I'm going to need some more energy. So, a bit of hotkey action there. Right, so another burial certificate, which means more cash. I haven't got any wooden markers here, so... Actually, whilst I'm here... Bang in that. I've got 12 iron ore. I should leave that back at the house because there's no point in carting that around. Go yard keeper more like, says Kyle. Right, so that bridge thing. So we do need... Hang on, let's have a look. Let's go back to the furnace and see if that iron ore is done. I think it must be by now. Not quite. It's literally imminent. As opposed to figuratively imminent. This is a good streaming game, I think. Time passes quickly as well. Bloody hell, it's 8:30. Anyway, let's make some more nails. I actually think maybe this is one of those games which is better to stream it than actually to make Let's Plays of it. If this seems to go down well, I might actually continue this next week. I was half thinking of doing Forager again this week, but I think we pretty much did a nice self-contained stream on that last week. I didn't really feel like we needed to continue it. I think I'm going to wait to go back to Forager until hopefully the first week of September, when there should be an update and things will be all thingy and that. So this is still the... Yeah, let's actually go to sleep. Oh, Yushi does remind me. It's On the Bog with Jamie was from a Space Station Builder game that was in alpha. Can't remember the name of it. Neither can I. There's a lot of them about. There's a game I've got, which I think is going on Kickstarter next month, called Meeple Station, which I do need to check out at some point because that might actually be worth a video or two. But that's another one which is like management on the space station, so I don't know. There's been a lot of those, and some are better than others. Right, so I'll put this into here. So if I put that in the chest, I can theoretically still actually access it from over here. First of all, I need to put the firewood. Oh, I haven't actually got any firewood yet. Let's make some more. Which is over here. Which means I need to make this. And so it goes. The car says Stationeers. No, it wasn't Stationeers. Stationeers was I made a lot of episodes on that. Now this was just like a 1, maybe 2 off video. You can make firewood out of crosses now. Okay. Anyway, firewood into the forge. It's more like it. And then we can make more iron. Yes, there we go. We don't even have to have the iron in our invent. Or So we've got 12 nails now. We've got 1 wooden plank. And we just needed... what was it? Was it Flitch? Oh, I haven't actually got any logs. I think it was Flitch, but if anyone can remember, so I'd have to bother going back. That would be handy. Oh, stone. Was it stone possibly? Actually, or was that something else? Oh, dicks. I have to say, I mean, you can keep all the grinding in this game fine, but get rid of the bloody tools breaking every 5 minutes. Because I mean, it's never fun. The tool breaking and then having to go back. So no, frankly. The Dutch doggy says it was actually planks and flitch. So it was actually flitch. Let me just get rid of this though, because this is might as well. I'm sure 2 stones was for something, but maybe that was something else. So that does mean I will need to get more logs. It's an endless cycle. The old loggeroo. Also get you. I get you. I've got quite a lot of I've got a lot of red and green at the moment. I really should start unlocking stuff. So flitch. Actually, 6 flitch. That should be enough, shouldn't it? Yep. Anchor asks, "Is this game worth it? Is there any sandbox experience?" Well, we were talking about this earlier. It's not that sandboxy. It's very sort of it's got fairly set progression in it, but you can choose to do it in whatever order you want. But there is a very kind of like set way of doing things, because you have to go through, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 skill trees to actually like unlock more and more things. And so there is a definite A to B aspect about it. Sandbox-wise, I just don't think so. It's a lot less so than like Stardew Valley, which really does like let you do pretty much what you want. Choose to do stuff, whatever. There's a farming aspect. So I mean, certain things like you can concentrate on doing loads of farming. So, for instance, you could aim to earn money in a variety of different ways. And there are things like you can like grow grapes, you can make honey and all sorts of things, really. But especially at the start of the game, it's a bit more linear than that, I guess. But there's some here and there. But if you're looking for another Stardew Valley, it's not nearly so much like that. Let's actually harvest these, because why not? I really could do with a chest here, but it's just... Nah. Let's concentrate on the bridge. I think I've got enough stuff now. Oh, hello! Good timing. Let's put in another iron ingot. Getting quite a lot of iron now. Let's just like bung that out of our inventory. We don't need that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oh no, we don't get rid of the stuff that we're going to take. So I've got the flitch. I've got the nails. That's fine. And what was the other thing I needed? 1 plank. So I'll keep those. Get rid of that. Right, let's go and sort out the bridge. Hopefully, I think I've got enough stuff. Anka says, I also hate games where tools break. Oh, the bishop! We never actually talked to him, did we? Oh well, we didn't need to. Yeah, I don't know. And this game has particularly brutal, what's it called? Durability. And I can repair the bridge. It's only a small breakage. That's why we don't need a huge amount of materials. Nice! Oh, achievement unlocked. Bridge builder. Hey! Hooray for bridge. Right, so there's no point in going beyond that because I've got no energy. And any foraging that I do for red flowers and that, well, I won't be able to do it. So let's go back and have a kip. Tomorrow is Merchant Day. Again, nothing that I can do on that day. I am not beholden to the days at the moment. Apparently the donkey comes every day but weekends. I was reading about this earlier. So the donkey doesn't come every day, but there's no obvious way of knowing when the hell is a weekend. This game does this game have weekends? Who knows? Literally nobody. Let's go to sleep. Carl says, if you're looking for another Stardew Valley, it's not this. Oh, that's what I said. He says, while standing in the middle of a farm plot, which is the part of the game that most closely resembles Stardew Valley. Well, fair enough. It's true. Anka says, can you crossbreed animals? Crossbreed? No. In neither game. Anka says, can you tell us your streaming schedule? At the moment, oh yeah, Carl just said it. At the moment, it's just once a week. It's the only, at the moment, well, it's for a while, it's been the only time I can really commit to it regularly. And the trouble is, also, the one problem I have being a UK streamer is that because I've got the majority of my audience is in the US, so if I try streaming on like weekday evenings, it means that most people can't watch me because they're like be at work or school or whatever. So that does mean that's why I like stick to weekends. But I'm always reviewing my situation, whether I should... This looks like there's a window there. I never noticed. There's a little window in the basement. That's really intrigued me all of a sudden. I don't know why. It was just... Suddenly got really excited there. Anyway, enough excitement about windows. Let's put that in. Let's sort that out. So now let's go foraging across the way. I want to get red flowers. I bet there's red flowers here somewhere, but they look fairly white to me. I really am interested to see if we can actually get some higher quality graveyard actions simply by adding in some flower beds. Oh, Starmancer! Well done, Yushi. You found it. Yeah, I think I did 2 videos on that. I think they're red flowers. It automatically went for the bloody yellow one. God damn it. Anyway. Yeah, it just kind of like automatically goes for the vaguely the nearest thing, doesn't it? Yeah, whatever. And again. I now have flowers for days. I'm not going to bother going into the swamp. Say hello to the witch. It's a long, long way to go. I suppose that's where the teleport stone would come in handy, wouldn't it? Right, so graveyard quality is 0 still. I need some peat as well, don't I? So I've got the 2 red flowers. Ah, this is what I needed the stone for. 2 stone and 1. How many? Hang on, just double check. Well, yeah, 1 peat. So compost. Unfortunately, I don't think I've actually. I might have actually got some compost. Yeah, that should be fine. Unless peat is something different. I don't think it's different. I think we're fine. Is this still the same as? Yes. Yeah, that's still totally pointless at the moment. Oh, been sitting here for a while now. Need to stretch a little bit. So I don't actually. Oh yes, I've got 10 stone there. That's fine. So do I actually have any actual peat, or is it just got crop waste? Well, no, I don't think I've got any peat. Let's put this on the compost heap. So it looks like I might have to wait a while before we can actually make our little flower bed, but that'll be for something for the morning. I've actually used no energy up at all today. Let's see what I can actually unlock as well whilst we're at it. Because I have loads. I can't go onto the blue things yet, because I haven't actually done any blue stuff. So let's just have a bit of a flick around. Stone graveyards need blue things. Book writing, there. Gardening. Well, prayer, that's again a blue thing. That's church basement issues. Transplanting, apple trees, berry trees. That's not very important. Bees! Beekeeping. Shout out to a common bee. Anything from here? Advanced forging will get us complex iron parts. I'll get us improved tools, actually. Let's do that. That is all rather nice. I think I'll actually make the advanced forge. Oh, I've just used up all my stuff. I need to get another 10 red to get that. Maybe there's something more important over here. No. No. I'll try and concentrate on getting that other thing. Whatever the thing was. There's really no point in going to bed, but I'm going to go to bed. Just to save the game, if nothing else. Gaming Greninja says the red flowers look very orange. Yeah, they do a bit, don't they? But yeah, I should be able to get the peat now, actually. I should now have had enough waiting around for that to be a thing. I need more fuel. That's that. Really will need to get some more firewood. Oh, that's still going. Oh, flipping hell, that's taking years. Oh, I suppose I did only sleep for like 5 seconds, so that's kind of understandable. Right, have I got any burial certificates at the moment? I've got 1. Right, let's get rid of these flowers because they're just bunging up the inventory. Let's get rid of our orange/red flower. No, we'll keep that. That's the one we'll keep, obviously. But get rid of the beetroots. So we've got. Let's think. The merchant needs 12 beetroots, which we've now got, and then more carrots and cabbages. So we may need to take a little bit of a trip back to. Well, let's do that now because we've got energy. Well, it's the night time, so I might as well just have a bit of an old seed buy. So we need carrots and we need cabbages, and then we'll be able to. Oh god, the merchant day is today. No, we'll miss that this time around. But bugger. Well, there's a yellow flower, and there's a red flower. Now, yeah, might as well get it. Yeah, red flower. I knew there were. Oh, there's some more. God, I can't move for red flowers now. I knew there were some elsewhere, but I wanted to get that bridge thing sorted because that's always useful for certain things. Oh, AI doll? Is that AI doll or idol? It really annoys me that they removed the part where you got blue points for making glass in this game. It wasn't really overpowered, even if it wasn't intended. I have a feeling I might have seen that in the patch notes. Oh no, that's to do with, there's something to do with sand. There was an exploit to do with sand, but by the time well, I don't know. I didn't get a chance to use that because by the time I knew about it, obviously they fixed it. So whatever it was, mate. Oh, do you really? Oh, they go inside at night. I didn't think they went inside at night. Oh, poo. I can just wait. Wait for him to emerge. Maybe just. Oh, actually, what happened there? Whatever. I'm just going to stand here and wait. He should be out here any second. And then I can buy some seeds from him. What else was I actually doing then? Making the flower bed. So I still need to wait for the peat to happen, don't I? Oh yes, common bee. Did actually mention the bees thing. Yes. Anchor says, East or West, Starbound is best. When's it coming out on Xbox anyway? Get on with it. Put it out on Xbox. Ugh. I'm going to have a bit more of a look around in my technologies whilst we wait. The days are very... yeah, definitely feel slower than they used to. I think they are officially now 9 minutes long. And previously, I'm not sure how long they were, but apparently 9 minutes now. When you're in the menu, does time pass when you're in the menu? I can't remember. Oh well, I don't really want to find out. I'm going to steal some of his stuff. Oh, you can't get the apples from there. Or can you? Oh, you can get another red flower. God damn it. There he is! Oh, there's the farmer's son. Little blondie. Right, let's get some... So we need... We could just like literally buy the carrots. How much do they cost? Oh, we can't actually afford that. Carrots. So let's buy... We can't really afford it, can we? After all that. Can't quite afford it. I should have... What I should have done is go to the bloody inn. Sell my certificate and then get them. God damn it. Oh, we have... Walked into a fence. Right, so let's get this. Get our certificate on the go. Walk into a sign. Sell our nonsense. Trade. Right, I got £1.66. So I can go back. Do. Oh wait, I go hop. Let's go through the little crack. Piss! Sorry. Getting stuck. Let's go the secret route. That's not so secret now. I'm a bit blurry. Mate. Good evening. Nice day for it. Blue snake. I think once you've faffed around here, it's not that much of a shortcut. It really isn't. Hey, right, let's see if this goddamn peat has actually worked its way through the system yet. It's not finished yet! It's almost there. We've almost got peat and then we can make our flower bed. Anka asks, can you customise your character and have a pet? No. You can't customise your character. I think a lot of people have asked that. Now you're stuck with this mate in this. One with the big old ears. Actually, from the front he looks like he's got really big ears. But from the sides, not so much. Look at the footprints I'm making. Looks like I've been pacing all night. They do clear up after a while. There we go. Right. Let's go to not San Francisco. Let's go to the graveyard. And make our flower bed for the first time. A non-alpha thing, this. I mean, surely it's got to do with something to do with quality. I mean, it makes bloody sense. Oh, we can only put it in certain... Let's put it there. Oh, 2 quality. Instant 2 quality. We can make more than one. Bloody hell, I can make millions. Oh, I've done it. Look, quality 6. I've actually done the graveyard thing. I just need to wait for the bishop to come round in 4 days' time. Oh, bollocks. 4 bloody days. Well, that was actually worth it then. I don't have to bother with any bodies. Hooray! Hooray for no bodies. I didn't want to be a graveyard keeper anyway. I wanted to be a lumberjack. In fact, let's just... let's act on that impulse. Because I do need some of this. Oh, God, I'm doing that as well. Right, let's grab that. And let's sod off. Animal Mother says, Geordie boy here. All right, mate. Oh, I'm not going to do a Geordie accent. It would just be bad. But hello. Why, aye, man. Yes. Well, you said it first. Shout out to Viz. Right, let's see. I've got to get rid of these bloody maggots, because they're just flapping about the place unnecessarily. I've got carrot seeds. Let's do the carrot seeds. I could have tried actually trying to get just enough cabbage seeds, because I think I've got some, but... Right, well, hopefully if we plant... Hang on, let's plant those. Sort that out. In fact, I think we've still got some peat, so let's... Oh, we haven't. Oh, have we? Yes, we have. There we go. Right, so that's all gummed up with fertiliser now. But I still need still need a little bit of cabbage if we're going to do them. Again, it's the merchant day. Just too late. But anyway, in fact, actually, I said that earlier when it was still merchant day. That's why. Okay, yeah. I thought that was like an hour ago, but it wasn't. It was about 10 minutes. I'm going to have a little bit of a pointless sleep. No real point at the moment. Oh god, I've set people off with the Lumberjack song now. Anchor asks, why don't I do some RimWorld ice sheet streams? Because I'll probably be terrible at that. Ice sheets, not very easy at all, as I'm sure you well know. I've actually played RimWorld for a while. I've been waiting for 1.0 to come out properly for that. You may have already seen a lot of 1.0 videos from like 2 months ago. That was when streamers and whatever leapt on it so quickly. And it turns out, as I suspected, that 1.0 wasn't actually going to come out for a while. Because it needed a lot of balance change and stuff like that. So I've been kind of like waiting to do more RimWorld until 1.0 properly comes out on the full release. Then I shall go in on it, back in on it. Probably do a new series, maybe some streams on that. I was going to do more 1.0 previews, but I think it's a bit after the fact now. Because that would have been better like a couple of months ago, to be honest. So what am I doing at the moment? Let's get rid of this peat, because I don't really need the peat. I'm kind of like wanting Bishop Day to roll around again so we can just finish that off. Anything else? So, we've got the beetroots, we're growing the carrots, and we could definitely do with more cabbage. What I need to do is ideally get some more money. I could do some more mining for iron ore, but probably not necessary at this point. Let's actually make some firewood. I've actually got Yes, I've actually got some billet. Anchor says those footprints don't disappear. So little optimizations. Beta 18 is out now. Technically, beta is the 1.0 is at the moment is beta 19. So that's what's. I suppose it's still technically. Yeah, it's not like that's on a test. Technically on a testing branch, isn't it? Anyway, enough of that. What am I doing? Oh yes, I was going back to the garden for no reason there. Let's put this into here. Firewood. I didn't quite make enough firewood. I keep forgetting you have to make 2 firewoods to actually be able to do that. I don't even need to make any more gravestones anymore because our quality is now fine. Do. And do. I can make lots of simple iron parts now. I'm going to have a quick sleep. I'm still... Left over from the alpha, I still only try to sleep at night, but I think in this release, in the current release, you don't actually need to do that. You can sleep any time and get the same amount of benefit. Right, what I'm going to do, this is going to be insanely pointless, but I'm going to move a few things around. All the cooking stuff can go indoors. And the seeds can stay out here for now, until I make a chest. So let's get rid of you, and you. Keep those actually because I need those for food. Get rid of you. Oh, and the flour as well. Which means I will actually, in theory, be able to cook bread. Although first of all, I need to do some preparation. Oh, water. Yeah, water. Hang on. First use of water in this current save. Right, do you still have to do that stupid pointless thing? Yes, you do. Although, where's the water gone? Oh, there it is. You have to use the bucket of water to get water, which is just one unnecessary step, which is peculiar to say the least. Animal Mother's still very much on the Newcastle tip. Anka says I like nothing about this game other than the art. Alright. Fair enough. It's a very certain kind of game. For certain kind of people, I think this. I'm just like, I really want to see what happens later on in the game when you actually get to unlock the town. I've got one, obviously I've got an alpha save where I'm imminently about to unlock the town, but you can't use those in the full game. Saves don't seem to carry over, which is... Oh, look, I've actually walked some mud in. Didn't realise you could do that. Yeah. Where's the scullery maid? Probably down Downton Abbey. Or something. Like I ever watched that. Right, bung that in here. Get rid of some of this stuff that is just hanging out. That dough can stay inside. Actually, stone and iron ore, or iron bars, they can stay outside as well. Nails as well. Wow, that's really cleaned out my inventory. I feel a lot cleaner now. Iron ore still probably needs to be done. It's busy work time. You may have noticed. Anko asks, do I know Crashlands? Heard of it. A Common Bee says, wasn't Beta 18 out a while ago? Yes, that was the last proper release. Well, that was about 6 months ago, or whatever. What I'm actually doing now? I'm trying to get cabbage, aren't I? Trying to get some cabbage seeds on the go, which I don't have. So I will actually have to go and buy those. Don't think I'll bother getting the berries. So cabbage, we can grow the cabbage, and then we can complete the merchant's quest. Although in this stream we won't be able to quite get that far, because that's another 5 days time. So for the remainder of this stream, I mean, technically we've only got 10 minutes left, but we'll probably go a bit longer. We'll get to Bishop's Day, which is in 3 days' time, and that'll be it. Because then we can do the whole grave. Well, we can do the whole Bishop's thing, and we'll unlock the church basement, and that'll be a nice goal for us to have. So we need cabbage. I could actually buy a cabbage. But that'd be only 4. I wouldn't. No, let's grow it. Cabbage seeds look so. Whatever. Oh, no, it's 30. Hang on a second. Is a cabbage? Cabbages are cheaper than the seeds. That seems a bit strange. Well, the same price, pretty much the same price. Huh. All right. I could have bought more seeds, but I'm starting to run a little low on cash. Anka says, like sandbox, procedural stuff, better animations, and much more. What am I even doing now? Oh, I'm putting my cabbages away, aren't I? I could go and speak to the witch, get some hiccup grass whilst I'm at it. Although that's another merchant quest, but always plan for the future. So we'll bung this in here. We'll bung this in our little pile of cabbages. Oh no, that's inside, isn't it? Let's put the cabbages inside. Also, more bread. Cabbages. 12 cabbages. We just need the carrots now, and we're sorted for the merchant thing. Nothing else I need to do here? Not really. Let's put the bread... Oh, missed. Let's put the bread here. Still got that bloody key. Oh, the iron ore's done. Put some more of that. These aren't grown yet. What a pain in the arse. So I need to actually the trouble is at the moment I am slightly just basically waiting for the bishop thing, because there's not a huge amount I can actually do. That's the thing that's going to unlock everything else, other than the merchant thing, which is going to take a while. So the moths thing. Let's just have a bit of a look at the whole moths situation. I could use I was actually going to unlock something, wasn't I? I think it was something around here. Advanced forging. Well, complex empires, that's not really 100% necessary at the moment. Let's look into glass followed by glass blows. Probably need conical flasks if we're going to get moth hunting. Oh, that requires blue. So I don't know if we can do moths. Hang on, it might actually be under a different one. Insects. Oh, there we go. Although that requires... Oh, you can only get moths if you actually have... Yeah, that's locked behind the whole church basement thing as well, so we can't do that. God damn it. Yeah, it's really forcing our hand here. We're just going to have to wait till Bishop's Day. Fortunately, the days are really bloody long now. So, let's... please try to continue excitement. Let's do a lot of grinding. Hooray. Do. Da. Right, get that. If I use up all my energy, then I can go to sleep. That's a noble goal. I know what I'll do. I'll make some more graves, actually. I'll make some gravestones, because that requires a shit ton of energy. Wooden marker. We don't want wooden marker. Let's make some planks. Go around the front. Planks. Also, the grave repair kit might be useful. Although that's reasonably expensive. Work. All the day, live day long. Right, let's make some wooden crosses. And now I can take these to the graveyard. And save it for another day. The donkey hasn't been for a while, has he? He's a lazy donkey. Wow, look at all that red. Oh, we'll actually be able to unlock the other thing now. Where is it? I keep forgetting. Advanced forging. Always useful. Won't bother with glass, since there's nothing we can do with that imminently. Right, let's go to sleep once we've just done this. Getting lots of bread now. All good for energy. Do. And the final load of... Oh, we've run out of firewood. Again. I should go and mine some coal. Maybe that's the thing to do. Yes, that sounds like the thing to do. I've got to run out of firewood there and all. Right, let's go across the way then. It is now red day, so we've still got 2 more days before the bloody... The reckoning. The Bishop reckoning. So we'll go across the way and do some mining action. If we get some coal, that would be a very good thing, because then we can bung that in the furnace and that'll keep that going for a while. I don't think I'm going to bother going all the way to the witch. Seems a bit future questy, that. Now I think... Oh, there's loads of copper ore. Iron. I keep calling that copper ore, it's actually iron ore. And loads of iron ore, but the actual coal seam, if it's still in the same place, it should be... Uh-oh. Lads, where's the coal seam gone? Ah! The coal seam's gone! Where's it gone? Rampant prickery! They've moved it! I think. There's the fishing spot. Where's the sand? We can't dig up yet. Where the hell's the bloody coal gone? There was coal! Anyone know this? I'll just have a bit of a look around then. I'll have a look to the left because I haven't actually been... Oh, I don't think I can go. This is actually turning into swamplands, isn't it? Oh! Damn you! Lack of coal. Oh, it's actually opened up all this. Oh look, there's a little fishing spot icon there. No, that's most odd. I think it's talking about the chat about chucklefish in this game. I don't think they have anything to do with this. They've actually announced a couple of games that I suppose there's that Witch Magic School game, isn't there? Which I think is... I mean, they've actually announced quite a few games. I think they tend to be just publishing them, but they've got quite a few games they're publishing soon. What's the other big one? Wargroove, starring Florence and others. which is still yet to come out. That's the one. That's the very advanced Warzy. Although my heart currently lies with Into the Breach. Although I haven't actually been playing that recently. Where's the bloody coal then? All I can think of is that they've moved the progression to somewhere different. I don't know. Who cares? Right. Never mind about that. We'll go and donkey instead. Can't believe they've moved the coal. There's one constant in this life, and that was coal across the bridge. Oh, what we can do is we've got some other work to do. Dead body. I was going to put the gravestones in the thing. Yeah, whatever. Do. Oh, the Dutch doggy says the coal is north of the old spot. Oh, all right. Well, I'll have to. I might actually have to do some. Oh yes, of course. What am I doing? Hang on. Well, I might have to do some blockage removal then, because I think there's another blockage. So that means they've just basically locked the getting coal and the endless coal scene behind some extra stuff. Oh god, I've got loads of these, haven't I? Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I'm blathering on now. I've actually got another one to do. I really want stone ones, these, but sod it. The college is all the way up to 10 now. Blimey. Everyone's going to turn up to my graveyards for my sermons. My great sermons. Everyone knows how great my sermons are. I've actually got another burial certificate. Oh, because I've just got it, haven't I? Right, let's go and have a cape. We're getting quite close to the Bishop Day now. Unless they've moved that as well. In fact, let's go now and have a look. I suspect it's just going to require a lot of materials, like everything does, but if it's where I think it is, it's probably behind the thing. There was like a blockage that in the alpha you just simply couldn't do anything about. It just told you to piss off and come back when the game was made. Now the game is made. Unless... Oh, that's the fishing spot. It's really hard to see anything now. It's gone dark. Funny that. Anyway, this is what I was talking about. Clear the path. Not much is required. This is pretty much the same as the basement. 10 wedge, 2 plank, and 4 simple iron parts. Hang on. I'm just going to cement that in my mind. Definitely plank and not fitch. Right. Wedge, plank, parts. Wedge, plank, parts. Winch, plank. Winch, plank, parts. That's not right. So wedges are dirt cheap. Planks are cheap. Iron parts, well, I've got iron bars for days now, so this should be fairly trivial, which is nice. Dutch Doggy now says, oh, coal is considered to be like a late game resource. Well, for now, I mean firewood. For now, I can always use firewood for everything at the moment, which just requires sourcing ever more trees, I guess. Anything I can do here? No, there isn't. Let's iron parts. Work. Oh god, this. Yeah, I've laid things out badly. The game doesn't like it when you put things like this, I don't think. Right, so that's the simple iron parts. Now we need the... Hang on, let's have a look. Oh, I've actually got another... Oh, the iron chisel. Whatever. We need the fitch, don't we? Which requires me to go to here. Fitch. And then the planks. This only gets 1 plank. I think it was 2 planks, wasn't it? And we also need some wedges, which requires another bloody... Another bloody... Oh, I'm going to have to go to bed. I've got some bread, actually, but let's sleep anyway. We've banked a bit of time. How about turning that creepy graveyard tree into firewood? I think there's a lot of trees you can't actually chop down. I think in the graveyard, I don't think you can actually do anything with... I don't think you can do anything there yet. I'm so refreshed. Anyway, let's do this work. Go to here. Actually, was that here? I think it was it? It was actually here for the wedges. Unless I actually had some wedges already. Don't think I did. Right, that should be it. 10 wedges, plenty of iron parts, and I think it was 2 planks. I'm getting paranoid though, so I'm going to make a couple more. There. Let's clear the blockage, and hopefully we'll get that coal opened up. Also have a drink. I think I'm out of drink now. Feels like it's taking a long time to actually get this bishop's thing done. Can't remember how long it took me in the alpha, but theoretically it should be quicker now, but maybe not. I don't know. Now we discover that I remembered this wrong, and I need one more thing. But I don't think so. I think we're all good. Oh, there's the donkey. The donkey has rung his little bell. 10 wedges, 2 planks, and iron parts. Yes, okay. That's correct then. I am actually able to do this now. Right, here we go. This requires so much energy. Phew. Made it. Right, this is new. Never been in this area before. Forest near the river. Very glamorous. Oh, barrels. Get some iron parts out of that. Or not. Apparently. What's he doing? Oh, not sure what he was doing there, but whatever. Oh, there actually is a forest in this game. Oh, wood! Wood for days, if not weeks. Wow. I'll never run out of wood now. Oh, there's always the top of the... Ooh! Don't think we've ever seen up here before. Well, obviously I haven't, but I don't think you can get to it from the other side either. What's that? Are those reeds? No, they're not. They're not gatherable anyway. Ooh! Now where am I? Well, I was able to get here. But there was. I think this is new as well. Another load of wood. God, there's so much wood! Huh. Endless bloody wood. Oh, this is probably away from the coal now, isn't it? Oh my god, I'm stuck in the woods. Where's this all going? This is brand new territory, this. Oh, thanks for stopping by, Anchor. Oh yeah, I did play Space Engineers, but I think I only made like one video on it. I think I got it late in the day or whatever, or... I can't remember. I think at one point I ended up getting a virus out of... Well, not a virus, but I think my virus checker tried to confiscate the file, and then it was just too much effort after that to actually play it. It's a terrible excuse, really, but... Anyway, I think there's nothing really... Oh, there's a new fishing spot that was not in the alpha. Right, anyway, red flowers for days. Let's try and find this coal seam there. Where am I? Just realised it doesn't actually show you where you are on the map. Rather irritating. Anyway, through the forest. Oh, the quarry! Lads have found a quarry! I wish it was daytime, but it's not. Wow, look at this. This is new. I can craft marble... Build marble quarry, requiring stuff. Which inevitably we don't have. Okay, so I can make a marble quarry. What's this? Is this just regular stone? It might be just regular stone. Yeah, it's regular stone. Just bung that there. Leave it where it is. Ah, here, look, iron ore. There's an iron ore seam. And there's a bog. Another bog. The quarry needs its bog, of course, for whatever reason. But I didn't actually find any coal, did I? Common Bee suggests using the teleport stone. That's a very good suggestion. I will do that. Oh, look! There's a another... Hang on. I wish I got more energy. Now I have. Sorry, I'm just really excited now, because this is... Oh, I got a blue thing! Lads, I got a blue thing! One blue thing. Now, this is a cabin in the woods. Oh, you can actually make loads of new... Oh! You can make your own another little house here, basically. Oh! Huh. I've got to sleep. I found a new bed. Oh, it's Bishop Day as well. Let's hope this teleport stone doesn't take me back to the last place I slept in, because that would be annoying. Right. Let's see if I can quickly find that coal. There it is. It's just there. That's fine. How much energy is it going to take? That should be fine. I won't be able to teleport back with it, presumably. But let's give it a go. Right. I'm going to use it. Let's try and teleport. Sweet home, dead horse. Right, that was a bit underwhelming, but it got us back. So we can go to the inn or home, which is quite nice. Anyway, let's go and say hello to the bish and finish up this quest. It's not really a big finish or anything because it just, you know, the game plods along, carries on plodding along. I've completely forgotten the body. Oh well. Don't look now, Bishop. I'm going to do a bad thing. I mean, it's only 84%, but I mean, it's just like, it's not great. Piss off! There we go. It'll go back to the town, and it'll come back to us eventually. Hello! I fixed the graveyard! And he's happy. I was definitely right about you. I hereby pronounce you keeper of this holy place and prior of the church. Let's arrange your first sermon. Ha ha ha! It'll be a great honour. Stand at the pulpit and speak the words. What words? The words, ha! Actually, you can just say what you want. You know this place isn't so bad. Put up extra decorations, blah blah blah. Get oiled up for a nice massa. Long story short, all this stuff will help you get more faith, and faith is power. Prayer for faith. Perk, preacher. Start praying. May the force be with you. Not too bad, but my sermons are much better. He's a prick. You should really prepare for your next ceremony. I think the last prior kept some books with some wonderful words in the library. You'll find some weird stuff in there. He considered himself a scientist. Ha ha, you can throw all that stuff out. Study table, old books, and a curious mind. I'll spread your word, or whatever. It is now your duty to perform a weekly ceremony on Bishop Day. I can sell you some accessories. Oh, piss off, mate. Go and eat your chicken drumstick. And there we are. We're finally on the other side of this bloody blockage, which of course requires beams, which we can't do anything about just yet. And then there's stuff. This is where I need the bloody key. Yeah, so you put the key on the table and you will get the golden key, and then you can go and talk to Snake and get into the dungeon, I think. But that's it for now. I think that's we've finished the stream now. So there's no money in there because we haven't done a sermon yet. And there's that thing open as well, which you may as well have a quick look at. We are happy to congratulate you on your opening of the church. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Through this mailbox, you may now access a vast array of services provided by the Treasury. Your taxes may also be paid by mail. Have a nice day. King Joe VII loves you. This is slightly different to what it was. They just give them cash and stuff. But anywho, let's go back to the house, the proper house, and save our little game. Corey needs a bog for some reason. JB, do you really think they wouldn't have designated a spot to go to the bathroom when gradually digging underground? Oh, they're just like doing it in a bucket and chuck it over the side. Over the side of what? I'm not quite sure, but that's how I deal with everything. Anyway, let's have a kip. Or let's save the game anyway. There we go. Nice little saving. Right, that's it for now. Thanks everyone for stopping by. It was fun. I think Graveyard Keeper is definitely a good streamy type game. It's just something you can just keep on getting on with and slowly grinding away and doing stuff and everything whilst having a bit of a chat. Cool, so yeah, we may very well come back to this on a stream, possibly next week, if nothing else takes my fancy in the meantime. So next week on the channel, let's just have a quick look at that, just to give you a quick idea of what the videos are going to be. I think it's a bit all a bit up in the air for a lot of it. I haven't actually got, for the first time ever, well, a long time anyway, I haven't actually got any series on the go, because now I've concluded Starbound and Forager's on hiatus. But we may be starting a new series of Aground. At the moment, I've got tomorrow down as putting out an episode of Aground, and if that goes well, we'll continue. Tuesday, probably going to be another episode of Bad North, because that's Tuesdays when it comes out on Xbox and PlayStation. So that'll be a second episode of that. We've got an hour-long video, a nice big long video on that, in which I do better than the first video. Spoiler alert. Then I'm possibly looking at a game called Ethereal, which is a game that's coming out in, I think Humble are putting it out soon. And then stuff, really. I'll say all a bit up in the air at the moment, because I've yet to plan stuff, but all will be good, I'm sure. And stuff. And so we'll be streaming again here, same time next week, and all the usual things. If you look in the description to this stream, there's a link to the Discord. If you haven't already joined that, go ahead and talk about stuff if you want. If you want to check out my Patreon, that's also linked there. And that's it, really. I shall see you all next week. Have a good evening or morning, depending where you are, and bye for now.